Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris.
How you doing,
Welcome.
Rick? How you doing tonight?
Doing awesome. Doing awesome. Whoop, look, my little tablet. Don't want that echo. My tablet volume was up. I'm sorry about that. But
That's all right.
uh,
Happens to the best of
uh,
us.
yeah, it's good times, man. Here in Galveston, I mean, around the world, crazy things are going on, but here in the southern coastal areas of Texas, we're doing okay.
Right.
But,
Right.
the looks like my screen. Oh well, here we got Plum Crazy Adventures and Nicole Lombardi. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome
Good
back.
evening, all.
Glad to see y'all on the show tonight.
Good evening. Yes,
Yep.
welcome in.
I tell you, but like I said, man, all kinds of crazy things going on here in the Galveston area, and
Oh
y'all
yeah.
seen my videos about the port expansion, both cruise wise and the cargo side. So they got a plan for everything.
Yep.
And there you are, Miss M, Lady M. Yep, there you go. I guess you saw my note. Chris said he's going to shoot me some commands I can put in there to get that Nightbot doing what I want it to do. But I do have Nightbot now, Miss M. So, let's see. Oh, I could just post that up here, couldn't I?
Yep. For sure you could.
There you go. There you go. Glad to see that. Glad to hear that. Man, my summary's under mine. I guess everybody's seen it all right. On mine, it's frozen.
Huh. I was having a hard time pulling my screen up.
That would, I mean, that wouldn't be a YouTube problem now, would it? It wouldn't be the first time.
Very well could be. Very well could be.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Dave. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey,
I know
Uncle
you're
Dave,
excited.
how you doing tonight?
He got a MSC cruise book this week. Man, he's excited.
Yes, he did. I'd be
good.
jumping out my shorts too. Holy cow, that's an awesome cruise.
There you go. There you go. Show the weather for everyone's zip code. There you go. That's crazy.
Hey,
That's
Plum, it
real
was my
crazy.
pleasure to help you out the other day. That was a good show with JC on there.
There you go.
That was a great show you guys had with stuff to do around Port Canaveral. That was a great show.
Right.
And Rick does the same thing with Galveston too. So
Right. I'm going to do this right quick because that one there just went south on me. But anyway, hope everybody had a great week. There you go. Yeah, I just glanced at it a little bit. So I don't know exactly everything they do, but I saw some commands that they had that was available. So we'll see. I'm going to play around with that some more. I think Chris is going to shoot me some commands. I do want to do the usual where people type in. I thought about using, hey, Nelly, how you doing? There we go. I want to do like the one where you type in and it gets everybody's connections, their pages and stuff, their links. I want that done. And that kind of stuff. So, and then look and see what else we can do. What other trouble I can get into. You know me, man.
showing the weather for everybody's zip code, that'd be pretty neat.
Yep.
Kind of freaky, but pretty neat.
It was just that tablet. That tablet went south on me. It lost connection. I threw my big tablet up there, and it's got everything on it. Good to go now. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. I want to mention that Harmony left town yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, Harmony left for her transatlantic to Europe, where she can eventually head to the shipyard and get a makeover, get some fresh lipstick on her and everything, So,
Yep. Make it look pretty again.
yep. So, that's a good thing for Harmony. She's gonna get some neat stuff put on her and all that. So, she's but she's not gonna come back to Galveston. She'll be heading back over to Miami, I guess. I think that's where
Right.
she's going, to Miami. And we got Allure coming in March 17th, and I'm excited about seeing Allure here again. She's had her amp. She's been amped and all fresh and ready to go. So,
yeah, Allure is a nice ship. I mean, I really liked her before she got all the water slides. So I haven't been on her since she's been amped, but that's what I'd like to do.
Yep. Hey there, Antoinette. Glad to have you on the show tonight.
Yeah, I think Harmony's going to Port Canaveral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting on her in December for a Christmas cruise.
There you go. I like that ship. She's a good ship.
Yeah.
I like her. We excited about seeing Symphony arrive and to see what she has to offer. Everything I read about her, she's a nice ship too. So a little newer, and we'll see. We'll see how things go with her. So,
Symphony be awesome. And then when you guys get Icon coming in, what is that, next year?
Right, August of 27, Icon's going to be here. So we'll have Symphony, Icon, and Liberty of the Seas here at the same time. For the duration.
That's a good combination right there. That's a great combination.
I thought that was a good combination.
Yeah,
and I always thought
Liberty's going to be
Royal Caribbean will have enough Oasis class ships to leave one here with an Icon here. So
right, yeah, because Liberty's getting amped here pretty soon, aren't they?
Yeah, Liberty has. Take it back. She's getting amped this month. Actually, I think it is March.
Right,
she's getting amped. Yep. And she'll be amped before she comes back to Galveston. And see, I want to get back on her because I've been on that ship more than any other ship, and they're putting some neat stuff on her. So I want to sail her again. If I have to do a 5-dayer, which I don't like doing 5-dayers, but I would do a 5-dayer on her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always good to see you, Antoinette.
Oh yeah, I found Antoinette's live tonight. It was a good show, Antoinette. I enjoyed that.
Yep. I thought you told me one time you're going to do Liberty this summer. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Kimberly, good to see you tonight. But anyway, you got any tidbits of information you want to impart on us?
Information. I've got a wealth of information. I don't know how much of it you guys want to hear. But, I'm still kind of burning at the trousers about the $5 charge on the beverage package for the cups. That still kind of gets me. I mean, you get the soda package, you still get it for free, but I'm paying close to $1,000 for a beverage package between me and my wife, and they can't give me a $5 cup. Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, Nelly, I could have sworn that was in March, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Summer's kind of a weird time for an amplification. I always seem to do them in
usually the heart of the season.
Spring, or fall. Summer's kind of weird.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of the heart of the season.
All the ships on the water in the summertime, that's the prime time.
Right. Yeah, and I agree, Nelly. $5 is the definition of nickel and diming. I mean, they're doing it just
yeah.
you know, and I mean, it probably
They
costs
probably
them what,
paid
maybe
a
about
buck
$1
for
a
it.
cup, if that much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy, And then we got the Luna coming over here pretty soon. I think they're started their transatlantic or getting ready to, and they're going to start charging for one of their shows. I think it's like a $49 charge for their adult show. It's kind of like a circus type of show.
Yeah,
and it's in its own.
It's one of those off
setting
facility. It's not on the big stage. It's on one of the little smaller stages.
It's not on the big stage, and they're trying to sell it where you're going to get four drinks with it, and you get a souvenir cup. Well, you know what? If I've already got the free at sea or the more at sea or whichever package you bought under, you know, I'm already getting drinks. So why do I want to pay another $50 or be $100 for my wife and I to go see a show? Yes, I love the entertainment on ships, but I don't know. I'm already shelling out a good amount of money to be on a ship, especially you're going to be shelling out money to be on a newer ship. You know, and I was watching some people, and they were saying, yeah, you're paying $200, $300, $400 for these shore excursions. I'm not paying that kind of money for shore excursions.
Right.
So.
Oh, no. And, we don't hardly do any shore excursions anymore anyway, unless it's like a small resort, adults only resort or something like that. But
and
we don't hardly do those anymore. We just get offshore, go through some shops, eat at one of the nice little restaurants there at the port area, then get back on board. That's what we do. We get happy. We enjoy that. Now, like Curacao, we may do like a tour of the island because they have a lot of historical stuff to talk about and see.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do a resort for a day.
Martin, you know.
And sometimes it's even better just to find a taxi driver, you know, give them $100, say, hey, show me your favorite places. You know, and that's cheaper than most excursions. You know, take me to your favorite restaurant to eat. You know, show me your shopping places, show me where you live. You know, let's just go drive around for a little bit.
Right.
You know, and you can find a couple places to do that too.
Yeah. Hello, BK. How you doing? But yeah, I mean, give the people the options to take the cups or not. We don't hardly do the drink package anymore anyway, because we get the 5 free drinks, and I buy maybe 2 or 3 more drinks, and that's it. You know, same thing with Donna. We're good. You know, we don't drink like we used to in our 30s and 40s, but
But usually they offer you the package at around 50 to 60% discount too, the drink package after you get to Diamond.
If you hear a little voice in the background, ignore that.
Easy now, Rick. You might see that hat go flying off your head.
That's not my conscience. I'll tell you that right now. Oh man, but I still do buy my bottles of alcohol when I'm there. Though, go ashore, buy some alcohol, buy some off the ship.
Of course.
You gotta do that. You know, that's my souvenirs.
Of course.
But anyway, that's I agree with you, Chris. I do. I mean, that's silly, actually.
It is. It really is, and you know, it's kind of crazy how you know, because I'm a theater person. I love live shows, and I really like getting that entertainment. But I'm not going to pay $50 to go do that, and get into the drink package. It's that's getting a little too far out there. And I still think that cruising is still your best vacation dollar out there, but they're going to start doing this to get to the point where it's not going to be, and then they're going to start giving us stuff for free again. So they're going to find the breaking point soon.
What are you? You hadn't said it or not, but when the Escape comes to Galveston, will you think about cruising on her? NCL Escape.
I want to sail on them all. I mean, I'm on Getaway and Breakaway so far, schedules as of right now, but I'm booked out to 2028.
So I may look at that one. I may look at that one when she comes. Hey, Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I hope you're home, not driving tonight. Foodie, hey, Miss
Hey,
Foodie.
Miss Vicky. How you doing, Vicky? How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I caught the tail end of your show this morning. I'm sorry, I was busy this morning. I had a lot of stuff going on the island this morning. So anyway,
Hey, Kimberly, how are you tonight? Appreciate you stopping in.
good to see that, Stuart. Kick your feet up, drink a beer, relax. Yep. Where'd that went to? Yep. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Do a lot of Disney. Now, Disney's another one. I don't know, man. Yeah, they priced them. They priced themselves out and hurt themselves on. Yeah, and I hear that from a lot of people. I haven't. Don and I don't think we're ever going on a Disney cruise. Some of us style. We're older, of course. We don't have any kids at home. Our daughters have kids now, so but to us, our Disney is like an Oasis class ship or a Seascape. That's our Disney World to us.
But if you look at Disney, they're coming out with so many ships right now that their older ships are starting to go down in price, where it's starting to almost get affordable. They're not affordable yet, but they're going to be. I think
that's probably the reason why we see Magic here. I like to see them bring in a newer, bigger ship, but that means higher price, like you say.
Exactly. The new ships are bringing top dollar. I mean, what's that one over in Singapore? They're doing cruises to nowhere, but they're freaking outrageous for their prices.
Yep.
And for 3 and 4 day sailings or 2 and 3 day sailings. But they're older ships. I mean, you used to not be able to get on them for less than about $1,000 a night. Now they're getting down to where they're, you can get on a cruise for maybe about $300 or $400 a night. So it's getting to where it's almost affordable now. I mean, that's almost Royal Caribbean prices there.
Yep. They do keep the riffraff off, Nelly. That means you and me. That means
hey, Bill, thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Bill. I was watching your program for a while this afternoon before I had to wrap things up on the island and come back home.
Quantum class is about the only class besides Icon class I haven't been on yet for Royal Caribbean. So I'm looking forward to doing one of those at one time, some point in time.
But who said that? Lady M. She said that the price is kind of like going to Disney World, which is true. They're kind of doing the same price point. And to me, that's just not. I'd rather spend the money and take a couple of Royal Caribbean cruises or a Celebrity. Even going to Celebrity is cheaper. And Celebrity, I think, is a better ship than Disney. So,
for sure. Celebrity with a non-smoking casino with the win.
Oh, this is funny. Plum Crazy's getting upset. I forgot you have the power. Not cool, Chris. He can't handle the power. I know exactly who he's talking about. Hey, Miss Josie Ann, how you doing?
I don't have any power here. Hey, don't get me wrong, Plum. I love Disney and I want to take a Disney cruise. I just can't afford a Disney
cool
cruise.
Looking ships.
And if I ever do it, if I ever do a Disney cruise, I'm probably going to do it with points.
There's a couple of bars. I like to do the Star Trek bar, and there's a couple of other bars, and they're really cool looking. But man, oh yeah, yes sir. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
I trust me. I want to do a Disney cruise. I mean, I'm jealous of people who can do Disney cruises. Trust me. I want to do one. But it's just not in the checkbook right now.
Yes, ma'am, Miss M.
We'd love to get out there.
Yes, sir. I just like it to be a little more reasonable price. I mean, if it's more like a celebrity price or something like that, then there's a chance, you know. But
Right.
yeah. Nelly. Bill had a great video there where he talked about Odyssey, and that's a quantum class ship, and it was a
Right.
you know he had great things to say about it.
Well, I haven't been to Ensenada yet there, Nelly, but I've been to Mazatlan, which is a stop on the.
Right.
And that was one of my favorite ports. I really loved Mazatlan.
Right.
My wife and I actually talked about possibly moving there after we retired. So
Mazatlan. Yeah.
there's a lot of expats that live down that way.
Yep.
There's a lot of expats that live down that way.
Destiny, yeah, that Destiny looked really neat. It looked like a neat looking ship, man. Really got some cool stuff on it. But man, that price.
And you can't get a casino offer for that in LA either. So
Uh-oh. Don't tell them that. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're part of Royal. Yep. Yeah, they closed that water part. Now the Dolphins, I think the Mexican government banned the dolphin thing. I think they banned that, or you swim with the dolphin. I think that's more of a Mexican government deal.
yeah, the government did ban where you can't handle the animals anymore. They did that with the sloths and
Right.
dolphins and stuff like that. So it's really put a hamper on a lot of those excursions, I think.
Well, and Dave, they also Royal Caribbean's improved the roadway from Costa Maya over into Mahawal to where the people get taxis and their golf carts and all that stuff to get them over to those shops over there in Mahawal. All those shops will be open for all the cruisers. So yeah. That's why I thought, Nelly. Yeah, they were outlawed by the government. Yeah. Hey,
BK, you have a good evening. Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Have a good night. There's. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh no. I think that they're still swimming the dolphins in the Bahamas. Is just in Mexico. Came out with a law against swimming with the dolphins there. They're feeling like it's mistreating the dolphins. So
right, yeah, Mexico put that kibosh on it.
Yeah.
What the Bahamas did, they came out with doing like the wave runners and stuff like that. You got to be 18. So I guess there's been some safety issues for that.
Right.
So, like even at Coco Cay, you used to be able to do that when you were 16, but there's been some accidents and stuff, so they bumped that up to 18 all over through the Bahamas. So
now Royal Caribbean is going to do a bunch of work for us keeping the sargassum off the beach, out of the area. They're going to put in some equipment that will scoop it up, move it out of there before it even hits the beach. Keep the beaches clean from the seaweed, the sargassum, and process it for compost it for agriculture. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Yeah, the roads. That was one of the first things Royal Caribbean started doing. They did that. Yeah. I heard a few golf carts got swallowed and never to be seen again by the piles there. So yes, it's but anyway, read a story today that a lady, a grandmother of her daughter, her granddaughter, is getting married on Oasis, and on third day of the cruise, I don't know, kind of weird. Usually, if you get on a ship to have a wedding, you kind of do it the first day. Actually, a lot of times they do it while they're still in port. So some members of the family who's not going to go sailing with you come enjoy it, and then they get back off the ship. But this situation here, her granddaughter was going to have her wedding on the third day of the cruise. Well, that so happens to be White Night, and so she is trying to shame Royal Caribbean into moving White Night or canceling White Night, one or the other. And she's trying to put the word out to the cruisers, hey, y'all don't do White Night on Wednesday, because that's my granddaughter's wedding, and y'all don't want to clash with her granddaughter's wedding of wearing a white dress and all that. So that went over like a lead balloon.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that didn't go over very well. And then a lot of people flinging grandma entitlement and stuff like that around. And yeah, they Royal Caribbean said, no, we're not doing that. And then a lot of the cruisers that she was asking to not do, one guy said he's going to go to these little thrift shops and buy about 6 or 7 of these old cheap wedding dresses, white wedding dresses, and take them aboard for his group cruise. And the one thing about the group cruise, they're all guys. He said, I'll fix that. All these men will be walking around with wedding dresses on.
Too funny.
Ooh,
Too funny.
That just did not go over well. So she's still doing her entitlement complaining and all that, but it's not going anywhere. And so it's people are funny. I'm just gonna say it. People are funny. So
yeah, and I mean, I could see your point. You want the best for your granddaughter, but you can't expect an entire ship to. That's like somebody coming back, late from a port. Why is the ship not waiting for me? Right. It's not going to happen, man. I mean, come on.
Well, my youngest daughter is fixing to get married, and so kind of going through all that. But we know how to do things that won't interfere with other people's day.
Right. For sure.
So a friend of mine, they have the family have been friends of mine for years and years and years. Her mom developed this wedding facility in the middle of League City, and it's an old bank building that they converted to a wedding facility, but then it's expanded and they added some old historic houses in there, structures, and all kinds. It's very well done. And they told us that, hey, she needs to do it here, and which we're going to do it there, and they're going to take good care of her and all that. And but we're kind of excited about that. But that's the way to do it. They even have the old bank vault in there, and they'll take pictures of the wedding of the bride and the groom inside of it and all kinds. So it's really very tastefully done. Now the daughters have taken over the business, and now the daughters are running it. So it's really neat. Matter of fact, the cool. Mother and her husband, their friend, we're close to their age there. They were on Dream when it did the transatlantic to Spain. They went over on Dream. So we kept in touch during the whole trip. They keep shooting me pictures and stuff, and they had some neat stuff. Right. They really enjoyed themselves. Yeah.
Now, speaking of weddings, didn't Ryan from PK Adventures just have his daughter's venue cancel out on him or something like that?
Yeah.
Bunch of money.
Yeah.
Something like that. I remember hearing him talk about that. But they had wedding insurance or something like that, which I'd never heard of. I mean, I've been married for going on 36 years now, so it's.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
They had thousands of dollars, sunk into their wedding, and
yeah,
the venue just closed up shop. But it was an all-inclusive where they were covering the caterers and everything, and it was just kind of crazy.
Well, you see something about where talking about nickel and diamond. Princess is raising some of its charges, the things it charged for.
Yeah. They're raising their charges for the medallion, getting it shipped.
20% now. Yep.
Yep. It's
Uh-oh.
$20 to get your 4 medallions shipped out. Hey, Scotty J. Appreciate you stopping in.
We got problems now. Scotty J's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Lord. Hey, Scotty, buddy, how you doing? Man. You need to come to Galveston and go on a cruise with Donna. You and your husband, your mate, y'all need to come to Galveston and go on a cruise with us, man. Y'all, we'll have a blast. I know it.
Yep. And Antoinette had fun. Just dropped her link. Make sure you guys get over there and check out her channel. She's got a great channel over there too.
Anyway, that stuff kind of come out with Princess. They did that.
Yeah, and Princess, they actually took it away from the Premier package. You were talking about Princess. They took away from the Premier package that you no longer get the medallion shipped free.
Well, that's what it is. They'll charge you $10 to ship it to you. Now, if you go wait till you get to the port, you can still get it for free.
Get it for free, right?
But if you get it shipped to them, we won't. That post is going to hurt us. It's going to break us. So we got to charge for it. That's okay.
Yep. Now it's $20 for the medallion to be shipped to you.
Chillaxin Travels, how you doing? We're doing good. I hope you're doing well. Yes, Coach Cruz, man, that's a good channel. That's a very good channel. A lot of stuff happening on Coach.
Appreciate you stopping in, Chillaxin. Appreciate it.
Yep. There you go.
Well, Nelly, for my Star Princess, I got the medallion shipped out before they upped the price, so I still got those shipped for free. But my cruise I've got in 2027, I ended up paying for the shipping for those. So,
yeah. The P&O, what the heck are they doing? The final payment for P&O cruise, 120 days out now.
Really?
I don't know if many people book it before the 120 days.
Yeah. So you're going to have to. I know Princess did that for their longer cruises. I think if it's like more than 14 days or something like that, or more than 10 days.
Yeah.
It's 120 days out, but otherwise it's 90 days out.
The roll's pretty solid on 90. Man.
Yeah.
I just saw that article again about the grandma. But yeah, anyway, I mean, now I always try to do a year out, maybe a year and a half out. Occasionally, probably the shortest one I ever did was 45 days out. And that's just something came up that I told the wife and daughter, and she decided to drag along her boyfriend. Let's go on a cruise. Let's get out of town and all that. And that was on no, it was a 7 day. It was a 7 day. I was trying to get a junior suite on Liberty, but they were all booked. So I went ahead and I had my travel agent check. Well, okay, let's see what the Breeze has on it. And Breeze had a nice cabin, which is very much like a junior suite on Royal Caribbean. It was just well done how they did the cabin.
Right.
And so I booked it, and just so happened, and I didn't see it coming because it's, like I say, 45 days out. That's when we saw Hurricane Harvey coming our direction. And so we got out of town right as Hurricane Harvey started coming into the Gulf. Actually, we got out of the Gulf before it came into the Gulf, because we were down in Belize, down that area, and in Honduras, Roatan. And
right.
Then, so Harvey come in the Gulf and makes a beeline for Galveston, and and the rest of it's history. Our cruise got extended from 7 days to 13 days, but that's probably the shortest I ever booked a cruise 45 days before. So usually, like I said, I like to give myself heartache and palpitations and waiting for the cruise to get here, because I like to book them 1 year or two advance. So
well, my very first cruise I booked on Allure, I think I booked like 35 or 40 days out, so I paid in full. And it was a Christmas cruise. And then I booked one other cruise short term because I got a wild hair because my wife was going to Europe with my daughter. And I got a wild hair, and I just said, well, you know what? She's going out of town. I might as well get out of town too. So I booked a little cruise on MSC Seashore. So we took a little 4-day cruise while she was gone. Didn't even talk. She knows about it now, but I waited for her to get back. Said anything.
Yep.
But she would have saw the credit card statement anyways. But you know, it's more of a ask forgiveness with permission kind of thing.
We were on 2014, and that was July 2014. We were on the Navigator out of Galveston. That's when I first sailed on a Royal Caribbean ship that had the big promenade. It was a mega ship. Navigator was considered a mega ship then. Liberty, the Freedom class was out then too. That was the highest class. And so while we're on Navigator, they announced Liberty Sea is going to reposition to Galveston. That was November 1st, 2015. There you go. Because I remember it because it was the day after Halloween, from New Jersey to Galveston. So I flew. What we did was I booked a couple of days early a hotel room there in New Jersey, so we can go into New York for a day and spend the day in New York, which we had a blast. We had a great time. So then the next day we boarded Liberty and left from there. Don always liked to tell everybody, she said, here we are leaving out Cape Liberty on Liberty Seas, and we see the Statue of Liberty. so she likes to say the Liberty. So anyway,
I didn't realize it until I was actually on the ship.
Yeah, she said she didn't realize that she got on the ship that all that synergy going. So, but and actually I kind of fell in love of the Breeze because the crew, the unusual circumstances and all that. The crew did a wonderful job. I'm not a big. I follow the cruise director. You know, a lot of people in Carnival do that. Me, I couldn't care less who the cruise director is, but I do remember this because I kept, like I said, I was on the ship for 13 days when Mike Pack was the cruise director of Breeze then, and he did a phenomenal job of keeping us engaged with all this stuff going on, and of course, quite a few people, Donna included, were concerned about what was going on back home in Galveston County. And when we got into New Orleans, they sent us to New Orleans for 3 days. Well, the first day we got there, half the ship left. People got off. They left the ship and boarded flights and got there, flew out wherever they needed to fly to. But that was a interesting little bit of a adventure. I tell you what, something about me and Carnival ships, man. Something happens every time I board a Carnival ship. I'm sorry.
Lori Barber, welcome in, Lori. Rick, Lori asked you. You've never stood out on the dock waiting to board a ship or buy a ticket for a ship. You've never stood up here hoping to get on the cruise.
Many times. You see on my drive-by videos now, right? There's a lot of longing to turn into the terminals as I drive by there and record all the ships in port. I try to keep my mind focused, not to turn in. I
think she's talking about the old days when you used to be able to do standby tickets or something.
Yeah. You still can, but it's extremely rare now. So, Now especially Royal Caribbean, you may not have a cabin. they do tend to overbook it. Yep.
Yeah, and I've said this once. I've said this 1,000 times. I would not take a rebooking offer because you, even with 100%,
yep.
you know, even with a full refund, you still lose money because you're not going to get a cruise that cheap again.
No. I know back when the early days of cruising, we fly to Miami to catch ships. Like the first time in '88, and then early '90s, we flew to Miami to cruise, and we meet people who are Floridians, or Tony and Lalita because they're Floridians. They always told me, say, yeah, we got on there pretty cheap, you know, because we're always on standby, you know, and they did that a lot back in those days.
Right.
But I think they figured out how to pack them now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ever since we came back from COVID, or whatever that word is, I can't believe I just said that.
Right.
Yeah, they've been packing the ships.
I tell you, cruising with only 30% of the people on board, that was wild. And that was on the Independence. And I tell you what, I wish we could have kept Independence. Independence was a good ship. I enjoyed the Independence. Right. You know, even though it was only 30% of the people on there, but passengers. Yeah. You know, I thought I heard that too. Stuart. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard that rumor. Yep. Michael Ann, yeah. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. I'm just an old fart here. So, yep.
I'll second that.
Hey, Michael Ann. Thanks for coming in.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Let's see. But yeah, Don and I, we've always mentioned that Royal Caribbean sometimes oversells, and they're asking for passengers to volunteer to give up their cabin for some incentives. And we both already decided that if they ever did that to us, we're fluid. We can go anytime. And so we'll take the benefit and the offer and expand our, you know, get a couple of cruises out of it then. And yep.
But answer me this: if Carnival does that to you for the Barcelona cruise, you're going to do that?
Em, you're not supposed to listen to noise in the background, okay? You're not supposed to hear that.
What did I miss?
Huh?
But if Carnival offers you one of those offers for Barcelona, you're going to take that. You're going to take that offer, Rick?
Yeah, yeah, I sure would. She said she heard you say in the background. You second that.
Oh, about you being an old
yeah.
70-year-old
they offer a lot of times your money back and then credit for another cruise and all. And so that's what we would take. What we would do.
But think of how little you paid for your cruise from Barcelona and how much you'd have to pay for another cruise.
Oh, that one? Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I don't think Carnival's going to offer me anything for that.
But just think, but would you take it for that? Because I mean, that was kind of when I was on Beyond. I mean, I had a heck of a deal, and yeah, I got my money back, and I got 100% cruise credit. But that 100% cruise credit didn't pay for another cruise.
No,
it paid for maybe 2/3 of a cruise if I was lucky.
Right. And see, that's the thing about it. I would have to see what they were offered, but chances are we would have too much to do to that fare, reservations at a hotel or a place in Spain. We've already made way too much expenditures and setup to get there. No, that probably would not happen. Yeah.
Right. And that's, that's the way I look at it, even for me getting down to Florida. I mean, I'm so invested
Yep.
into it, between plane tickets and hotels and
Right.
time off from work. My time off from work is valuable. I don't, because I can't just take off any time just to go whenever. So,
Yep.
I'm still a working stiff. So,
Yeah.
And you are too, somewhat.
Yeah, I'm somewhat a working stiff. They just ask me to fill in whenever they need me, and
Right.
They say that you do
and,
every day.
they need me quite a bit lately. Well, one of the managers, has a big rodeo. She's in the rodeo leadership, and so that she's been involved with that for a couple of weeks, and then she has a mom who's bad shape, so I'm gonna be covering for her, and I kind of there's about 3 places down there, complexes that I float around and manage, and wherever they need me, but if I need to get out of town on a cruise, they said, "Y'all be safe."
Yep.
So they've been very good to me because I'm
Right.
I guess because I'm very good to them. I never say no whenever they call me on 6:30 in the morning. Hey Rick, we need you down here so and so. Could you help? I said, I'll be there, and I'll be there before it on time too. So I enjoy it. I have a blast doing it. I mean, it's a very good semi-retirement job, So
Right. And that, it gives you a little cash in the pocket to do all the extra fun things
Exactly.
that you want to do. So now what do you think about all this stuff going on in Dubai? Because didn't Dubai just spend billions to renovate their cruise port? Because they were making a bank with their cruising. They were starting to get popular.
bad timing, man.
Oh man, they were starting to get real popular with their
Bad
cruise
timing,
stuff.
man.
And they just sunk billions into their
Yep.
terminals and everything. And now,
They did.
I mean, I feel awful for the people over there, and it's just crazy. And I'm afraid. I pray that we just don't see another fuel tax, come in.
Yep.
Because
That,
they'll stick it to us. I mean, prices keep going up because gas prices have gone up 50 cents over the past week. At least they have here in Indiana.
Well, now the cruise lines have all these ships down there now, sitting there. MSC, Arroyo, a few others, and they can't move.
Right.
They're stuck.
It's that Strait of Hormuz or whatever it is that they can't get through.
Right.
Because that's kind of like a choke point that they're prime targets if they try to go through there.
Right.
And they're not going to risk it to try to get anybody go through there. I mean, even if their ships are empty, if they get everybody off the ships to go home, they still want to risk the crew or the ship itself.
Well, and the Iranians been known to throw out some mines out there,
Exactly.
I haven't heard this time around they had any mines floating down and out there, but I do remember back when I worked in a refinery many years ago, we had a super tanker coming from Kuwait to bring us crude to this Houston refinery I worked at. And I was over the dock operations, so I was waiting. They ladder the super tankers anchor offshore of Galveston, and they ladder to smaller tankers, and they bring the crude on in by a smaller tanker. The ship's name was Bridgeton. I don't know if you remember that. That ship hit a mine. I think one of them hit 2 mines going through the Strait of Hormuz back in those days. Iran had a big conflict going on. So they released some mines out there, and that super tanker hit a couple of mines, and they had to ease that thing into someplace down there in the Persian Gulf to get it patched. And once the Navy come through there and swept all the mines out, they was able to get it back out and bring that crude on over here to Texas. But that was see that's a possibility. That's a possibility. So, and we do not want a cruise ship to get waylaid by something like that, or those little missiles they have, or by mine.
Right.
So, just stay safe. That's all they can do.
For sure.
Let's see here. I'm getting behind. Yep, we're not allowed to go there now. Nope. You're right, Miss M. Yep. Yeah, they finally got to go home. That's it. Flew them home. That's a good thing. Yes, sir, Nelly. Yep.
But I guess there's still some people that are still stuck over that way a little bit too. So
yeah, there's like 25,000 people or something like that over there.
Right.
Maybe more than that. Cam Fam, how you doing this evening?
Welcome in.
How you doing?
And I know some of the I know a lot of the cruise lines, their layovers and stuff are over there in Dubai too. So a lot of their crew that were changing ships couldn't either get off the ship, or get back, or bring the crew back.
So on the ship
extended contracts.
What's to say? One of them drones or one of the missiles now fly their way. They're within range of Iran. So
for sure.
Yep. Gas prices, man. I was able to fill up yesterday, and I was using enough discounts at Circle K. I keep getting good discounts, and I have a Circle K card that automatically takes 10 cents off. And then they went to pit the pump in the membership program and said, "Oh, by the way, you're eligible for 20 cents off." So I wound up taking 30 cents off. So I was able to fill the truck up for $2.69 a gallon off of $2.99. So I was real happy with that.
Right. So, yeah, here in our household, we use a thing called Gas Buddy. It gives us
Gas Buddy,
between 10 to 15 cents off.
Right. I had that app for many years.
So yeah, we've got that connected to our account, so it does pretty well for getting discounts.
Yeah. Nelly. Hey, Nelly, those pictures of you and the videos of you and Miss Haley, I mean, those were good. Those were good videos. I enjoyed the heck out of those pictures of you, Miss Haley, and those videos, her dancing and all. Good ones, man. Keep posting those. I like those. Lori, I've spent 23 years in the refinery business, 1980 to 2003, and there is, because the commodity price of crude goes up exponentially, the WTI, West Texas Intermediate crude, goes up. That's the benchmark. That was the original benchmark before eventually they made Brent North Sea crude a benchmark. It's a commodity. And if the crude internationally goes up, that means our crude goes up. And I hate to say this, but Texas loves it. The state of Texas gets a lot of money in its coffers from the price of crude as it goes up. Now, us people who, I don't work refining anymore, so I don't enjoy seeing high gas prices anymore. And but that's just the facts. I mean, it's just the way the commodity market is with the crude. So that will cause that to go up. Let's see here. So cool. He told us a story of him being in the Navy and stuff they did to people. He said it was a hero of seas. Yep, that's right. Insurance. Can't say enough.
Oh, for sure.
Yep, I would. That's a good tip there, Lori. That's a good tip. That's right. I do, Nelly. I put my phone number in there, and it gives me that. Now I do have a card also that takes another 10 cents off. Yep. Pretty cool, huh, Nelly?
Yep. And I know if you got Kroger's and they got a gas station, they usually get pretty good discounts, but we don't have one of those around
I
here either.
use Kroger's too. Yep. We get those gas points at Kroger's too. Sure do. Oh,
Yep.
I used my Kroger's points at
566
Shell gas station the other day, and Shell took down whatever Kroger points, I think 10 or 20 cents or something like that, and knocked the Shell price down. So that worked. Brookshires. Yeah, we got it in East Texas. No, there's a few Brookshires around. Sure is. Oh, Sam's Club and Costco. Yeah. Yeah, you get some good discounts on gasoline at Sam's. Sure do. If I quit working enough, get some time off enough, I'll get that thing in the mail to her, man. I'll make sure she gets one though. I'm gonna try to get it done this week. May have to take a lunch break or something to get over to that postage place and get that thing shipped off. Yep.
Yeah, Michael Land was saying about how it's about equivalent to about $5.66 a gallon up in Canada.
Wow.
So
we're still down, $2.99, $2.89. There's a couple of little podunk stations for $2.69, but a couple of them going up to $3.02. Yeah.
Yeah, we're around 3.30 right now, I think.
Yeah.
But we were under $3 there for the longest time. But Texas has always got good prices because you guys are close to the refineries and stuff. So
yeah, Texas
has always been low every time I've been down there.
Thank you, Miss M. I appreciate that. Yep. Oh man. 5, 6, yeah, Canadian.
Yep. That's expensive.
That is expensive. That's almost gasoline. That's almost California prices.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Although you go to some places around the airport, around in Florida, like you go to around MCO,
right,
and airport, you'll get places that are $5-6 a gallon too, because people don't fill up they forget to fill up their rental cars.
Yep. So, y'all see those if y'all come to Galveston and go to the port and all that, y'all see those gas stations there close to the I-45 on Harborside? Don't pay attention to those gas stations. That's not the true price of gasoline in our area. For some reason or another, those group of little stations right there, they charge 50 cents more per gallon for their gasoline than any gas station, even on the island. Even there's some places on the island that's much cheaper than them. So,
because they can,
yeah,
because they know people are getting low on gas or whatever. They're getting close to the cruise port, so they know they got to stop.
There you go.
So they know they can. For sure.
Yep. Hey, you got to do that, man. You got to do what you got to do. Plan your trip trip to the gas station. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Montreal. Yeah, one of the days I'm going to do that Trans-Canadian Railroad across there. That would be so cool.
That'd be kind of fun. That'd be
I heard there's a beautiful scenery through there. They got some neat stops along the way. You get off and spend some time in that town, then when the train come back through, get back on board. It's all in your pass still works. Yeah.
Yep.
That would be
so
cool.
We went to Montreal to go up to the Six Flags up that way. So and then we came back and stopped at Niagara Falls, came through Toronto, and came back through Detroit area. So yeah, that was kind of fun.
Oh, Stuart, that hurts. That hurts, Stuart. Wow.
Ouch, yeah. $600 to fill up your truck. Oh, wow. Yep. That does hurt.
Right.
That's going to make everything go up in price too. So
I haven't heard about that, Lori. It's been a while since I looked at that. It's been quite a few years. Yeah, it's probably going up too, like everything else. So,
yep.
Well, Chris, we're an hour into this baby. So,
man, time flies when we're having fun. Holy
time
cow.
flies. Time's been flying.
It sure does.
We had some great people come check in with us, and I enjoyed everybody who showed up. We love you all, man. And Chris, you're tops to me, man. So, folks, I know. Be sure to click on both our pages or like and make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe to our channels. And I know we both have memberships now, and join our clubs. So all you folks, y'all be safe out there. Y'all be safe, and let me click on that. There we go. When y'all do clicking that like and subscribing, it does help the channels grow. We do get benefit of it. YouTube puts us on more algorithms when we do grow, and that's important. And we get to meet more people just like you, more fans of cruisers. We all love cruisers, don't we? We have a great community. So,
for sure. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Really do.
Yeah. So y'all be sure to book a cruise, and we both hope to see you on a future cruise. Y'all take it easy now. Bye-bye.